This is Derrick Hayes here live at the Essential Oils Boutique, the home of Tawana Moore. We live here today with Maegan Montague. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Derrick. How are you?
Oh, it's a privilege and an honor to be sitting next to what I call double M with the S in the middle.
I feel the same.
So you're doing great. So tell the people a little bit about yourself. Give them your website before we get into this insightful Derrick interview.
Sure. My name is Maegan Montague, and I'm a holistic wellness consultant. My website is www.holisticallymanagedms.com. I'm on Facebook as well at the same holisticallymanagedms.com. The MS stands for multiple sclerosis.
Okay.
I have lived with multiple sclerosis for going on 15 years now, knowing
Right.
I had it, but for about 25 years not knowing.
Okay.
My objective now is to help others that not only deal with multiple sclerosis, but other diseases that can be preventable through taking a natural approach to how they take care of their bodies.
Because one of the most famous people that had MS was Richard Pryor.
Oh my goodness, you were so right. And when my family found out Richard Pryor had passed, everyone freaked out. Oh my gosh, what's going on with you? Are you okay? You sure you don't want to get on any medication? No, that's not my route to take.
Okay. We're gonna get into that. You mentioned Now we're gonna go right into this. You mentioned a part of it, but I want you to expound more on the D in my name is for dream. What is your dream?
My dream is to own and operate my own holistic wellness center that will educate and empower others on how to take care of their body. There's so much out there that we just don't have access to.
Okay. All right. Because that's where we have to inform.
Yes, sir.
Because if you inform, it means you're in shape, good shape.
That's
the
true.
wellness center gonna put these people in great shape.
That's true. That's great.
The E is for educate. How important is education in what you're doing?
Education is essential. I mean, we perish for lack of knowledge. So many times we basically put our trust into other people's hands and just blindly follow what they tell us to do, when intuitively our body's telling us something different. So had I taken the path that the doctors told me to do when I was first diagnosed with MS, my life would be 180 degrees opposite than what it is now. So you have to educate, you have to be informed and know that you basically can shape your own destiny through the choices that you make. First choice, educate. So many resources out there that there's no reason not to do it.
Okay. I had to add a piece to what you said. The Spirit gave you a little piece to add. You said lack of knowledge, right? I'm going to throw a C in there.
Okay.
Lack of current knowledge. Because like it changes, and that spells out lack of current knowledge. Because the lock has been on our lives, the lock been on our minds, the lock has been on our history, because we have the lack of current knowledge and how, not just to have the knowledge, but how to apply it. So we gotta use our keys to take out the lock. Lack of knowledge, lack of current knowledge. We right here.
I think you're in my head, Derrick. I think you're in my head.
We just having fun. We let them know it's live,
Yes.
let them know it's real.
Yes.
The R is for resource. What resource does Maegan Montague bring to the table that makes us stand out or unique?
Basically, the ability to walk you through the process. There are so many people that have contacted me and say, Maegan, I want to do this. I don't know how. I don't know where to begin. I don't even know how to cook. I'm so used to microwave food, box food, which is killing us. It's the cost of quote unquote convenience. So I'm gonna walk you through that process. I'm gonna show you what to do, how to do it, and why you need to do it. Now, I can't force you, but I'm gonna facilitate it and give you everything you need to do to be successful. One of the first things that we'll have in our workshop, our first workshop of the year is going to be here next Sunday, January 12th from 3 to 6 p.m. And it's just that, a workshop. You will be putting in work.
Okay.
You're not going to be just sitting here and just listen to me give out information. Very interactive workshop. Well, you definitely going to leave empowered.
Because that's the word, See, it's not always, for me, it's not always how it's spelled, but it's how it sounds. The interactive means you got to enter the action.
That's right.
Then also you mentioned the process. That's important because most people want to have the success, but don't want to go through the process. So the next R is for ready. When did you know you're ready for what you're doing now?
When I realized that I wasn't ready. And I say that because this has been a dream of mine for a long time. And in my mind, everything had to be just so. I had in my mind how my vision was supposed to play out, and then God had in his mind how it was supposed to happen. So in my mind, I was not ready. But the realization that, okay, it's all right not to be ready. You go with what you know and what I've already put in and instilled in you, and let me do the rest. So that's when I knew.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I hope that's not confusing.
No, it makes sense because, like, you know, I get inspired just hearing people, you know, and sometimes you got to look inside, and the word ready is right there. You got to read why you're doing the thing that you're doing.
Right.
And it's just a blessing. You just got to keep making things happen and keep putting it out there because you may never ever be ready, but if you keep going and going, you know, you help others get ready.
Exactly, and you just summed it up perfectly because before my mind is like, I felt like I needed to be here financially. I felt like I needed to already have this in place. I already needed to have that in place, and in my mind I wasn't ready. But you know, it was all right not to be ready. I'm ready in knowing that it's time for me to take action and helping others.
Okay. The eyes for individual. Can you name one individual in your network that others should learn more about and why?
Yes, I can. Denise Thomas.
Denise Thomas.
She is the owner and the CEO of Baby Fetish here in Columbus, Georgia. Okay. And what she does is basically she gathers free clothes, baby supplies, for not only babies but children from infancy on up to teenagers, and she gives it to the public for free. I had the pleasure of volunteering in one of her events, and it was absolutely wonderful. What she does is incredible for the community.
Okay, yeah, she has a phenomenal event program. I was in the library one day and I walked by and I saw what she was doing, and she's doing a great thing, and be glad to get her information out there.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
I mean, and I know she's on Facebook. You said the Baby Fetish?
Baby Fetish.
Denise Thomas?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, she's doing a great thing. The C is for challenges. What challenges have you faced in your line of work? Because people out here, they may be facing obstacles. They may hear one of your challenges and realize that, hey, if she overcame that, I can overcome.
The commitment to change was my biggest challenge because I literally had to revamp the total way I lived my life in order to make the decision that I was not going to take medication for the multiple sclerosis. From diet to exercise to stress to just my network of people that I kept around me. All of that had to change, and it was one of the hardest things that I had to do because we're comfortable with the status quo or the norm. So to step outside that box, it wasn't pretty.
Right.
It wasn't like ooh, this is wonderful. No, there was times of like, I'm not doing this. This is too hard. But it was, you know, me making the decision to say, okay, I gotta change and I have to do this no matter what, against all odds.
Okay. Now the K is for keys. What are some keys to success? I know you just mentioned exercise. What are some keys to success that you could leave for people that are listening?
Consistency. It's not going to all come together overnight. It didn't for me. And, you know, as they say, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right.
Be consistent about what your goals are. If you mess up, it's okay. It's normal to. We're not perfect. Forgive yourself and get right back on track. There are some individuals now that are probably beating themselves up because they have not stuck to their New Year's resolutions. But every day, you get a new year, but you get a new day, you get a new minute, you get a new second. Every opportunity that you have to make the right choice, do that. Be consistent with it.
Okay. Be consistent. That's a great key. And this is Derrick Hayes here live with MSM, Maegan, Montague, and it's not just MS for multiple sclerosis. It's MS for make something.
That's right.
And motivate someone. Manage skills.
And believe it or not, my middle name is Stacy.
Okay. and if you stay, you'll see your mountain removed. You gotta believe.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else you'd like to mention before we close out this Derrick interview?
No, I thank you again for this opportunity to have this interview with you. I encourage everyone, if you're looking at the video, please attend the workshop. That's going to be Sunday, January 12th, from 3 to 6 here at Essential Oils Boutique. If you want to reach out to me, call me. You know, I'm here. I'm at a point now where I'm just ready to pour and give and share what I know.
What's the number?
My number is 334-245-0925. That's 334-245-0925.
And the website?
Holisticallymanagedms.com. And also like my Facebook page, which is Holistically Managed MS.
Okay. This is Derrick Hayes, live here with Maegan Montague. I hope you heard what she had to say. And if you need to promote what you want to do, come see me for a Derrick interview.